Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
Schools are open. Parents, guardians, have you prepared your adolescents that are pregnant and mothers for school? The government has given us national guidelines to assist with the responsibility of sending these girls back to school. Let us help to provide them with a safe, productive, and friendly environment for their learning. They are still our children living among us in our communities. Their pregnancies, becoming mothers before adulthood, affects them, their community, and our nation. All children have a right to education. Now, let's take them back to school because completing their primary and secondary school education is very important to their future careers, personal development, and being productive citizens of our nation. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Education and Sports, the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development.
Jemba data itansanza abasajja nga bagamba lwacha bala batukula Farida lwacha mukula abasajja
omusajja baba tebamukudde asanyuka busanyusi n'akuwa ssente kati bw'alaba nga tafunye kyayagala n'alowooza mbu wamukudde aba yazikuwadde oba tewamukudde.
Okay, Lilian, lwaki mwagala abasajja abakulu?
Nabo batwagala naye fetubagala lwakuba tubategekera future.
Okay, tutegekera future. What you say? For more insightful topics, yes, keep it the Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk. Remember, Snap Talk airs every Saturday, right from 6 to 7, with your girl Teddy Teangel. But I never come alone. I come with the two beautiful girls.
Farida Bikobere
Lilian Luwedde, the princess.
Meanwhile, we have a new home. I'm super excited. What do you think of our new home, Farida?
I love it.
I just love everything.
Yes, let's keep it the Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
The Alternative Dig Talk. Real issues, real talk.
Good evening, beautiful Ugandans and non-Ugandans. Welcome to the Snap Talk with your girl Teddy Teangel and the two Omumbejja. It is every Saturday that we come here and articulate issues. Today we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic that every girl out there, sorry to be specific when I say girl, I mean every person out there that you will need. Self-esteem. I mean esteem. What is esteem to you? What do you think is esteem? And what makes you lose self-esteem, or what makes you lose esteem, and then what makes you gain it? We are going to be, articulating different issues here. Today's Mulamwa is really interesting for people like us, we the Bavubuka girls out there, boys out there. Yes, invite your friends to come and we discuss this issue, because in Dabi abana banji losing self-esteem, olinga kugamba nze na losing self-esteem, olina gamba simayanga I need to gain my esteem, I don't believe in myself. Anyway, what is self-esteem to you? What do you understand by the term self-esteem? I think wetu damu Uganda kuno kwandibadenga okwekililizaamu, tugera kwa tulaba okwekililizaamu. How does it come about? How does it come about for someone to lose it and also for someone to gain it? Yes, remember I never come alone. I come with the two beautiful girls. Atenga bunaba Omumbejja. So but remember, Snap Talk airs every Saturday right from 6 to 7, and people out there, please don't look for a remote. Rather, get your phone, get a page of the Alternative Uganda, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Wakauka watsanga atenga njaga bajukiza mwena abali the internees that are looking for places to do your internship. We are here for you guys. We are here for you, and jagalo bajukiza nti the Alternative Dig Talk ekole ebintu bingi, but for more information hit our inbox. We shall be taking you through each and everything that we need. But let me take this opportunity and welcome the girls, to salute you guys, and then yes, we dive into our conversation. The Princess of Buganda, you look gorgeous this evening.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
Please salute to the people that are watching us today.
Good evening, our viewers. Thank you so much for watching. It's yet another beautiful Saturday. So thank you for keeping it the Alternative Uganda. This is the Snap Talk, and I am Princess Luwedde Lilian.
Princess Luwedde Lilian. That's her name. And then kanzire eruyiruno fabaganda ngai tugamba eruyiruno. Princess of Bunyoro. You look gorgeous this evening.
Thank you.
But I don't get to take a opportunity mutugamba abambaza kwanga you guys are are dripping munjoga yechivuke nakuzino. Drip could drip, but who's a quarter on the core?
Drip. They are dripping, you are dripping. Chagende nyo naye. sagala yisawo kalango katali kasasulira so yena nyambaza akalanga ayina okukakola
kasasulira
ayina okukasasula bansasule awo nkolenga naye bwakola nga ate mbalamusizaako abali ku Snaptalk njagala okubaaniriza leero we are building abaana abato okusingira ddala gwomuntu omukulu atalina confidence atalina self esteem this is your show naye bamaama bataata abaana abato be mulina ewaka abaana mubatyoningire bawulirize kubanga byetugenda okwogerako biyamba bo in this Uganda when you do not have self esteem you are not going to survive because siyachuka so tubaniriza mubeereko tag friends share commenting engage in the discussion tunyumirwe wamu
alright tunyumire wamu oyo Omumbejja wabunyoro wabatu abagambe and she I mean you guys like atunyumire wamu like to helping one another to build our esteem. You never know. Also me at one point I've lost my esteem, you know. I've gotten somewhere and maybe someone said a statement and I felt like, you know, maybe I've lost my self-esteem at some point, but then you stand up and gain it again. So today to go about how do you gain back your self-esteem, over what leads to people losing their self-esteem? Because it's common by the amongst the young people. I don't have self-esteem. So I can't dress up like this. Even to be touching a little bit. But yes, welcome to the Snaptalk, and yes, invite your friends. To you, what do you think is self-esteem? What do you think is self-esteem?
The sense of belief and trust in your own self. Sometimes it can be a skill. You have belief. You can do it. You know you have that belief and trust in you. So that belief, that sense of belief and trust in your own abilities, in what you do, in you, because we always tell people, be you and do you. Tokola bya Teangel, tokola bya Farida, kola nnyo ebibyo gwenga gwe, that is self-esteem.
Self-esteem is okwekililizaamu. Tokola Farida, tokola Teangel, tokola Lilian, but you be you. Yes, I think that's where creativity comes in. I mean, do you know that you can watch how Teangel does something, we're not full of creative, and it becomes your own innovation. So that is self-esteem, like Farida defines it. And Lilian, how would you define self-esteem?
eno yengeri jewe twala mugwe ng'omuntu oba engeri jewe kililizaamu gwe ng'omuntu kubanga waliwo abantu abamu abekililizaamu boli awo n'abalala nga tebekililizaamu so nze bwente wenyinza okinnyonnyola nti yengeri gwe ng'omuntu gye weetwalamu oba oli awo kweyongerako value ku bulamu.
Okay. Do you believe that most of the young people out there have lost self-esteem? Like most of the young people do not believe in themselves. Actually, most of them don't know even how to do it. Olinga alia oninga tamani how he or she is supposed to behave okubera yekililizaamu. And what are some of the ways you would think someone would start to believe in themselves? Let's assume Teangel is here and she doesn't believe in herself. How would you, okay, which words would you tell me so that maybe I begin to believe in myself?
Anti kati Teangel kisoka kuddayo ku checha kuletera okuluzinga esteem yo okubanga tochekililizaamu because sisobola treatinga kizibu nga sitegedde wawe kiva oba kyekyakireetera okubeera bwe kityo so bw'osooka n'omanya omuntu ekyamuleetera okuggwamu amaanyi oba ekyamuleetera okuba nti self-esteem ye ekendera wabanga omuntu yali confident ng'akola ebintu bye nga yekkiririzaamu agamba okay I can do this abalala bonna nga ne bwe bagamba nti you can't do it or you will not make it ng'akkiriza nti yes I'll make it, I'll do this and this and this naye kiki ekyamuleetera okubanga self-esteem ye eggwaawo. So bw'omala okumanya ekyo ekyamuleetera okuba nti self-esteem ye eggwaawo then awo oyinza okunoonyeza solution yakyo because oba togitegedde ojja kugambulinga wano nawali okulaba nti omuntu oyo omuzzaamu amaanyi oba oli awo n'omubuulira gwe kyolaba nga kyekisaanidde naye nga at that time si kyeyeetaaga because totegedde buzibu bwavaawa naye omuntu yenna nga self-esteem yo ekendedde mulimu ebintu by'oba olina okukola gwe ng'omuntu kwe kutandika okwebuildinga mpola mpola. You know there is that voice ebiseera ebisinga etubeeramu bwonge kugamba nti oh you can't do this, you will never do this. So that voice bw'ogezaako nnyo n'ogijjako amatuugo because bw'ogiteekako nnyo amatu of course otandika okulaba nga yes bano kye bagamba sobola kikola kati bali bwe baba nga bakugamba nti you can't do this naawe n'otandika okyegamba nti oh no I can't do this kituufu kye bagamba I can't do this omaliriza self-esteem yekenderedde ddala ate ng'oba oli awo okoze ne decisions embi because bw'owuliriza ennyo that voice ng'ekugamba no, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. Oba society yakugamba nti oli bwoti, mwana gwe oli mubi, mwana gwe oli bwoti ne bwoti. So oli bw'atandika okubiwuliriza ennyo atuuka ekiseera naggwamu amaanyi. N'ekyoba olina okukola towuliriza negative things, ebintu ebikumalamu amaanyi.
Okay.
Because mu kifo ky'okuba nti ohealinga mu kiri bw'oneekumirako ebintu ebikumalamu amaanyi ate oyinza okufuuka worse oba embeera eyinza okutabuka. Naye bwe weekuumira mu society oba mu bantu abakutreatinga right oba abantu abakuzzaamu amaanyi oba abantu abakukkirizamu ne bagamba nti yes tukkiriza you can do this, osobola okuba nga ohealinga mpola mpola n'otereera.
I think personally I believe that even before someone begins to believe in you, you are supposed to believe in yourself, just like her definition for self-esteem went.
Yeah.
Like, or you know, so I've seen people, usually some people take it for faith. Like, something is close to impossible, but you believe that I'll do it, and before you know it, no chikola.
Yes, olusi tenje abantu abamu abayikkirizaamu. N'ebiseera ebisinga abantu bano abakwetoolodde waliwo okuba nti olina emikwano nga 7 mukaaga gujja gukugamba tosobola kukola bwoti ne bwoti, tosobola kukola kino na kino. Kati ebiseera ebisinga ddala ne bw'ona okkiriza nti osobola okukikola, bw'ona otuuka mu maaso akantu ne kakyukamu bwe kati katono nnyo njaga kituufu omukaaga gwali guŋŋamba kituufu nti ne bw'ona oba wekkiririzaamu ng'okkiriza nti yes kino nsobola okukikola. Naye ebiseera ebisinga abantu bano abakwetoolodde nsonga nkulu nnyo, because bwe weekuumirako abantu abakumalamu amaanyi buli kaseera buli kyogezaako tosobola kikola. Nze nkulaba kati gwe tosobola kukola kintu ng'ekyo, because especially for abawala waliwo ekintu oluusi kyogezaako okukola ne bagamba no tosobola kukola kintu ekyo kintu kikolebwa basajja, ekyo kintu kikolebwa bambi, ekyo kintu kikolebwa balenzi. So n'ogamba kituufu kye bagamba sisobola kukola kino bwekiti ne bwekiti. So abantu abatwetoolodde oba abantu abakwetoolodde bamataringa nnyo ku self-esteem y'omuntu.
Abantu abatwetoolodde bamataringa nnyo ku self-esteem y'omuntu. Farida, ngenda kudda ku side yo. You know, there is this girl who is maybe Teangel's age or below my age or whichever age he or she may be. Nga probably taina self-esteem. Actually, nga yeta maina what is even self-esteem. How would you help such a person?
What is self-esteem to define is a sijajita. No muntu ataina self-esteem the chemba soko kugamba is wezule, find yourself and find who you want to be. It is the step you are going to take to rebuilding your self-esteem. Okay, you are this big but you want this small slender body. What are you trying? What steps are you taking? Okay, you want to have to be small. That is what you want to be, and then find steps and write them down, because that will be your goal to rebuilding your self-esteem. If you want to be this confident woman who is assertive, what are the steps are you going to take to achieve that person? Because it does not come in a second. Or these things are not severe Jesus. Twagala mwenge, yeah, I will change what I do. No, ebintu ebimu byetaaga muko effort. Nti you want to look good, please exercise and mind your health, mind your ebintu byolya, because you can never want to look good and then you are not minding anything, and you are there dreaming, okay, one day I will wake up very slender, flat stomach and
I am very slender.
Yeah, with a very strong. You say when I was growing up, ebintu bine bya flat stomach by the way nali sibiwulira.
They never really counted.
Byali tebimataringa. Neka kati ennaku zino no mwana ne bwaba muto ogenda osanga omuntu akola statement ngamba mwana muto naye ayina obubuto why would a young kid care about the stomach? Like obanye n'olubuto nene obasiri
anje ambagamba oba kwasha kwa malazi.
No sango omuntu ng'akoze statement ku mwana omuto wa 12 years. Agamba mwana muto last time Donza yatekayo omwana w'omuwala wa 13 years. Agamba nayo omwana wa 13 yalingo wa 23. Manya you see those negative statements. But what matters is you finding who you want to be. If you find who you want to be, write down the steps you're going to take to achieve that person. That is the journey you are going to take to rebuilding your self-esteem, because it doesn't come in a day. It is work. work and consistent work. Tosobola kukikola leero ate n'okivaako. You see, I have my friends here and she was like, just imagine how I look without doing exercise. I mean, I'm not going to do the exercise. Just imagine how I look. Because exercise. And I'm like, no. So to call an exercise netutulamu 1 week and then netudamu. So if you want to look good, we don't want to imagine. We are not going to imagine things. Go and work out and we see that body. When we see the body, tugenda ku appreciating chetulaba, to appreciating chetulaba. Not our imaginations. But exercise and flat stomach, and then that person will have good figures, good features. If it is a young kid, sometimes nabazadde abantu betukulira mu environments zetukulira mu zimatarengo kumbostinga self-esteem yaffe oba okujitta. Sometimes abana bakulira mu abusive environments. Those kids their self-esteem etera nnyo okubeera wansi. Taata akuba maama olutatadde bwoli ku makya maama aba yakodira bwa taata ayisa kati that kid ne bwali bafumbiddwa amanyi nti omukazi tadda mu musajja amanyi nti ne baba bakunyigiriza toyogera like someone just sent me a video just nangamba mwogereeko biki ku gender violence eri mu maka ng'omusajja agalamiza mukazi we ng'amukuba kibooko zino ze batukubanga ku ssomero
ono w'ekibooko enkaaga
simanyi oba zaali nkaaga
mpozi nga si yoyo alabika yoyo yamubalidde namuga ngenda mungako ekibooko nkaaga
alabika yoyo nga bamugalamiza walingalinga akuba muwalawe kibooko eziyitiridde and the wife is lying there like resistinze
ekimukubya nno kulimba mbulimulimbye
takoze eki naye nga alayinze wali eri bamukuba kibooko nkaaga azin kibooko nkaaga ne wonkubye nebwagalula bugabi naye kibooko nkaaga nga bazikuba omukazi nga n'omwana we alaba so kati omwana oyo environment eyo gyakuliramu egenda kumuaffectinga nnyo oba sometimes bwe tuba tukula mu masomero our performance also matters, it deters our self-esteem. Gwe munnange gwe bakomye we basoma omanye bya primary basoma 10 abasembye ne 10 abasinze kati for you every time obera no oba tolina wogwa kale because kati go tukutuba tubala nti oyita oba ofunye pass naye gwe every time obera mu 10 abasembye every time basoma obera mu 10 abasembye my dear even when wona we natuko lunaku ngoyina correct answer ja kuti wani kwa mukono okwogera so nti ebintu bino okikula nakyo mugwe kikula kijja kikula and then my fellow girls of my even boys of my color I mean, they will tell you, you want a light-skinned girl, bagenda kusa wansi. What you have to do is find who you are and believe in who you are. Because if you do not believe in yourself, no one is going to believe in you. And if you don't believe in yourself, you can't have that self-esteem. You cannot even stand and talk amidst people. Because omanyi kiri mu mutima gwo, gwe muli kye bakugamba. And every time you want to talk, even when and let us also learn to face our fears.
Face our fears, okay.
You rebuild your self-esteem. Gayo mulabi omwegombi. More confronting. Hi, how are you?
Wanji mama.
I mean, I'm not saying tell him you love you, but create a friendship. You do not know everything begins with a friendship.
Kati waliwo Farida waliwo omuntu gw'otambala nakuga klasi ya wansiiko ku yange.
But you have played your part.
Yes.
You have played your part.
Oli awulira nga ye mbutuufu kyabadde yeeta. Naye approaching omuntu agwe banne klasi omanyi ekintu ekyo bwe kiruma.
We both know it's not like every time you try it has to be a success, right?
But how many men come to you? And
you're making kiddies.
Mubuzanzi.
Yeah.
Tugenda maso nga tu discuss.
You find 100. Like make a move. Create that friendship.
Farida alo mvuka gola. Mutufu nga alikirasa abavu nga nawo omulaba.
Ate simugambe hayo mutima gukakkane.
Kinza nokwatayo.
You never know.
Try your luck.
Ayinza okubanga ye yalabanga.
Ngenda funa wetuvano ngenda funa.
Ayinza okubanga ye
alabadde inayo goyagala yogamba. Lilian yakifunye musho ya leero.
Ayageza Lilian obaddeyo ne gwotesaawo.
Tugende maso nga tu discuss.
Gwe sho ya leero gifunye Lilian.
Naye bw'oba olina gwe si wabi. You start by creating friendship. Nti mu mukwano guno oyinza osanga nti osanga tamanyi characters zo. But the more we talk with people is the more they pick interest interest in us or the interest goes. So if we wake that because it's byagenda okwagala mu Teddy byagenda okwagala mu Lilian. So you create this friendship. There are people that we created a friendship with, and maybe you thought, Bali, their mind is somewhere, and then you get disappointed. But it's not like you drop these people. At least you have those conversations that fit.
And you have them for
yes.
keeps.
No, not for keeps. No, but I have a conversation of fitting.
I feel you, my sister.
So it is always good to face our fears. Face it. There are some of us who don't know how to swim, but you love to swim. Go and face your fear. To abamba ina hate phobia for heights. Bobango ina face your fears. That's how you're going to build your confidence. Because bobango yagala okuwuga. Naye nga toli willing kubanga otya amazzi, toli willing kugenda kuyiga. Because this is how you're going to lose your self-esteem. You are going to get a guy who knows how to swim. And the moment, the one day they will take you out, they will take you to a swimming pool. And they will ask you, and because you are facing a fear as well, you will not open up, you do not know how to swim. So they will take you.
Before you know it, you're drowning.
Before you know it, guy have to take swimming pool. And then you jatani kwa observe manya mpuli lepewa manya do not want to kasana ata season
That's why.
Ogenda kuvayo muli owulira galiwo oyiyo obuyinja tubuyita kuyiwa buyinja nga oyina bwoyo yewo
Farida jebese awunza okwogera nti kale naye bino tuse mu restaurant bakuwadde akambe kati bakwane fork otandise okusala bw'otyo ogenza okusala omaliziza
pise egudde wansi
obyeyiri okozeki
I know, right? Because I'm not going to go to the
fitting in society.
Exactly, that is what don't fit in. We are not born to fit in. We are born to stand out. Don't ever do something to fit in. Don't ever do something to fit in a group because they are going to influence you because you want to fit in. Ntibanywa gwe tonywa ojja kuyiga omwenge because you want to fit in the group. Bambala byota yambala, but you are going to put on such stuff because you want to fit in. Bakulabanga outsider. Have you ever been in a group? It's like for sure you are the outsider in that group. So don't ever do anything to fit in. Bw'obogeza mu restaurant bwetomanyi kozesa katira bwatambula bukolokolo paka kusinki n'abengalozo. Bazituwa naturally. Mukama yazituwa yamanya tujazeeta.
Choba KFC tebatuwa bukatulary.
Tukwatisa ngalozo.
Choko ya foko kati plastic foko. Bamanyenga
bamanya. Tambula bukolokolo paka kusinki n'abengalozo koma wotuloye. And don't Mbu, you are doing something over Chomchalo, Manyama, Mamanyo Gamba, Chalo,
Amalo, Inofundake Chalo,
Amalo, Ogaji, one more to take Serena, Olisi Zengalo, baby, quite a pizza, quite a church what day, Nengalozo, Olia, because what Ogenda Cola action,
exactly. People, so you know, do you know that, Farida, what would you prefer? I think I would prefer to associate with someone who is too real than associate with someone who is a pretender. Yeah. So people out there, people prefer to associate with real people, people who are real. Simani, you know, Simani, not acting like you're all knowing all the time. You know, Chimani, Chimani, Nariko, and Nariko. We just can't. Tosobola kungamba omyaka ejo tomanyi kino mwembanga desi kirabanga ko yagala nkimanyirewa. It's not like tuzalibwa mu makanti tufena tuli ku level y'emu nti ebiri ewabatenjo ne waffe gyebiri ne wabaliriani tovola abantu tulina differences mu financial incomes nti ewabatenjo sanga bayina emmotoka ewaffe tetulina kagaali ewabaliriani bayina piki so kati nzayina kagaala I cannot know how to take a seat belt because kugali tekubera ko seat belt gwe tuula weekwate oli atandika kagali ke bajja kugamba ina kubera mukujjukuju
ngate mukujjukuju mbukolera byeyigiriza mbisanga wa nenda mu tax temubera mu seat belt nzinayige
wakati zirabika
notazirabika nze zinonya ziziraba
taxes zikoze emyaka
zirabika abazinga
sanga mubera okujja mu bino bye bateeka mu nayo seat belt yennyini sifunanga konze okujja ko ng'otudde mu maaso naye ne mabega eno sirabanga yo seat belt. So omuntu angamba omanyi twali ku campus and this person didn't know how to I put on a seat belt. I'm like, no, it's normal. And he was surprised this ogamba it's normal. Mugamba no. Bwabanga abadde osanga oyinza otula mu motoka aba mutwetya. That is self-esteem and confidence. Otyo okubuuza bana ye basiba batya seat belt. Kati nze mugambye ekipambana kale ekyono naye nga kipambanye.
Okulomera nnyo nona.
Naye wabeera abatabipambana nga agenda tuula asirike. Kakati omuntu oyo tasobola kuyiga. Unless ng'ebintu ebimu yakula nabyo oba osanga yakulira mu environment nga tata mukambwe nnyo nga bayaga kichokizewa kati omuntu oyo ne bw'omuteeka mu motoka yo tajja kukwata seat belt yagiteekeko because taata we buli yakwatanga ku kintu nga taata abogola buli yakola nga kino nga maama akambuwala kati confidence ye bagita mwana muto kati wano wakula ogezaako just rebuilding self-esteem ye no bw'otuuka ekintu kyotamanyi buuza ate bw'aba tewali abuuza kyeyigirize
awe nyini Farida njagala bagamba nawe n'abalaba having self-esteem is a must like for every person out there you're supposed to have self-esteem either it is low self-esteem or like it's normal or high self-esteem so you are lost we are talking about self-esteem in this we mean okwekililizaamu believing in yourself that Teangel you are tiny, but I mean, you can do this. You can be a big thing sometime, someday. Like, I'm this person who believes in myself, and currently I even changed my name. I call myself Rich Teangel. So guys out there, it's just a motivation. Guys, you just have to believe in yourself. No one is going to believe in you when you can't believe in yourself. Ola to so okwekililizaamu. Nze Teangel rachimbera nkukililizaamu. Kanze kusaidia Mumbejja. Mumbejja. We are still looking at self-esteem. We are knowing self-esteem, and Farida has discussed a number of issues, and they're really motivating. Wabada yogera nzikidde mkwano we twagira mu toilet and washed our hands and kana kantu akakazengala. I even don't know the name. We kajira nadduka emisinde, but I mean, it's okay. It's not like every homes buberayo. You get it. It's not like homes buberayo, but it's a must. It's okumayambo kano kakazengalo kakola sound. No, bami mukazi watu. Yana zengalo ze bulungi nnyo. Natuka nadduka emisinde abamu ogenda kuzino sink waliwo ze banyiga waliwo ze basumulula nosanga olinga agisumula bana even their sink is broke simanga it has broken down kumbe you're supposed to press things happen but I mean life still continues. Mumbejja, I'm this person I believed in myself too much and time came and people made me believe that probably I think I know more and I should just chill nekakanyeko like I'm even, as girls how we be like, you are no one. You actually, like, maybe you had your esteem, What talk would you have to that little sister or elder sister of yours that is in such a situation? I mean, people have said cruel things to us, and they made you feel like.
Of course, abantu bakubuza buzolos. Bayinza okuwanika, bagamba, yes, you good at this, nzikiriza okikuba. Okiwulidde. Then ate ne wayita webbanga ne bakuga,
ate okikuba kyajjalo no.
You're nothing. Ebyo byonna byokola, of course sigwa soso bikola tokyabimanyi tokyakola bwoti ne
bugembe wagabira kuteeka agulu ate ne bajjawo eddaala.
Yeah, so nze omuntu oyo amagezi gemba nyinza omuwa. Asooka kakkane because wonogezaako nnyo okweteeka ku pressure nti nina okuddamu okuproving abantu nti I'm like this. No, sooka kakkane. You don't have to prove a point. You don't have to prove to people that I can do this. Because whenever neyo pressure oyagala okukakasa abantu nti wadde yes mwangamba bino sibisobola naye mbisobola ojja kumaliriza okoze ensobi. Sooka kakkane. Okiwulidde oddemu wezimbe buto oddemu weetegere oddemu omanye ensobi yavaawa because onomanya ensobi bwe yava oba oliawo osobola okufuna eddagala erinza okujjanjaba oba ekirwadde ekyo oba ekiwundu ekyo because bw'onoogamba nti ogendere ku pressure y'abantu gye bakuteekako oyinza okumaliriza ng'okoze ensobi abantu bano bajja kukuhypinga bakugambe nti yes oli waggulu enkya bakere bakugambe nti nedda ate eyo toliiyo oli wano wansi twali tukulimba twali tugezaako okulaga nti you're someone or you're something but you're nothing. Okiwulidde. So negativity eyo eva ewa abantu abo kizizaayo wali ku kye nasookeddeko nti jimma amatu sooka oddewo wali eri weezimbe gwe ng'omuntu osooke weeyagaleko ng'omuntu okole ku bintu ebikunyumira okole ku bintu ebikusanyusa osooke ofeeling mind yo ne positive energy y'abali embi osooka ogikole ki osooka ogijjewo giteeke wabbali because wona ogifocusingako ennyo ojja kutuuka ekiseera ogambe nti naye mbutuufu I can't do it awo weemaliddemu ddala amaanyi ne hope ebeere n'essubi libeera likuweddemu naye ate bwegezaako okwezimba obutono wezza obujja n'okola ebintu ebikunyumira n'okola ebintu ebikusanyusa oba oliawo osobola okulaba nga okakinga up nawali bwe wakolera ensobi n'omanya nti ensobi ndabika nagikolera wano bwe nayigako ebitono nalowooza nti njize nnyo abantu bano kye baali boogera kituufu oba kikyamu because bw'osooka n'omanya ebyo byonna osobola okulaba nga weenogera eddagala gwe ngaani ng'omuntu because okubeera too confident oba okubeera nti wekkiririzaamu nnyo nti yes I can do this I can do that sisobola kukola nsobi because you have those people nga yekkiririzaamu agamba no sisobola kukola nsobi tekisoboka kubeerawo but you have to know that people make mistakes okiwulidde olina okukkiriza nti yes abantu bakola ensobi abantu no one is perfect so bomanya nti no one is perfect osobola okulaba engeri gy'okola ki engeri gy'okyusaamu ekyo because onaagamba nti ndi too perfect nze sobola kukola kino sobola kukola kiri ojja kutuuka ekiseera okolemu ensobi ogambe onalabika siyenze naawe otandika okwegaana ogaine eddala ono siyenze sinze akikoze okiwulidde because me I know myself I can't do anything nga kikyamu buli kyenkola kibeera perfect buli kyenkola kibeera perfect okiwulidde so omuntu oyo bw'obanga ofunye obuzibu bwe butyo manya nti buli muntu akola ensobi people make mistakes era bw'obanga okoze ensobi laba engeri gy'oyinza ogikola ki gy'oyinza ogitereeza because no one is perfect tebakugamba nga nti onali perfect abantu bakola ensobi n'omuntu newabanga abadde akola ekintu nga kiramu experience y'ebbanga eddene olunaku lukya n'akola ensobi yes because
nothing like someone is perfect you can never be perfect.
Yes, no one is really
it
perfect.
Is an unrealistic goal to set him by want to be perfect in this 2022. That is an unrealistic goal. You are not going to achieve it. No one is perfect in this life. Appreciate the special qualities that you have. Okay, yeah, ndi kino sikimanyi naye I'm good at this at least one wobo take sira kubyotamanyi biveeko because togenda kumanya buli kimu oja kwa it's like ndabyoli atamza high heels nange ngeze nguze 6 inch naye yakenda so atamza ogenda tagala mukubo
at Farida ndi watugamba
sekeleza kati bwonogwa estimu yagenda kufa togenda kudamu kwa bala
Farida go nyine ndi watugamba
kutandika na 2 inch
mba high heels yamba omwalo ku build self esteem kalize nyizo kwagala
tandika no wumpi
tandika ne inche mwana tendo sala kujukiza scenario yemu
mwana iba muzala taduka misinde abo yagala sometimes ojo kwegomba yamba de 6 inch maybe alina enhancing height yesiyo muave nyali awo kati goli muwa
ngachirudde
no kuteka ko 4 inch okobe muli the abnormal heights in girls nti bote betaga kwambala ngatompa nnyo nga it is an abnormal height in a girl there and that is a discussion for another
genda
so you discover yourself
nezikiza mkwano gwanga ina buli sides of inch nani case wakusanga oli muwanvu nyaga amache naye ngachusawa ngafune kufitinga mwako wekanira then together mass Farida
what about okay I want to learn to move in high heels tandika ne obumpi
kayinjeme
when you master ogendo yongera ko mpola ogendo yongera ko naye ona atandikira ku 5 inch my dear togenda gisobola ogenda tagala abasabi bantu bakutunulire oseke bwonogwa buli omu naseka togenda kuddamu kwambala heels ne bonus mastering not the waka jovola banzenga mat speak positive things to yourself because we are 70% of what we speak to ourselves body obodi ewaka avoid the negative talks mbona atenze wekubagiza nnyo atenze munange atenze atasoma atenze atali mulungi and always focus on things you can change ebijjo otagenda kukyusanga gwe omanyi oli mumpi oba okaba oba onyiga oba wekulungula togenda kuwanvuwa so
you are still short
why are you focusing on it focus on things you can change byotagenda kukyusa biveeko kaba kuvuma obumpi kigumire actually acknowledge you are short the moment you acknowledge nti oli mumpi ekyokubiri acknowledge toyenda kyogenda kyusaawo bwoba oli mulenzi ate sikofa abawala twambala high heels naye bwoba oli mulenzi ate sipa n'agamba nga naye obusajja obumpi saagalira ddala first acknowledge nti okay ndi mu eyo group ey'obusajja obumpi ekyokubiri sigenda kyuka sigenda kuwanvuwa kati how do you handle your life with your height ngate tonyomye bantu abantu bakunyomye nga tedya kuyisiza
because there are short people that we like
wali omutayagala aba
no
so ebintu byotasobola kukyusa biveeko okubifocusingako because even if you focus on it for year kwani tolina kyogenda kyusaawo ati bwoba muddugavu oyinza okubeera n'obugalo obukonye n'oyeruka obugalo bwo ne bugaana naye the things you cannot change
let them be Farida wagambye and nja okugamba gwe naina ali eyo atulaba life is okay oba you're short oba you're tall. I mean as someone addressed a letter to us and said a snap talk. I grew up having it all, and in the process of growing up I lost it all. I had a boyfriend who was negative most of the times, and this person made me lose self-esteem, and at times I feel like however much I try to have it back, I just can't. And she is seeking our advice. My boyfriend imwe mutumaza imwe amanyi netuguma.
So comment here.
Okay, in simple terms, no, it's not actually a comment. You're addressing Ngagamba, but she grew up when she has it all. She had all the esteem that she ever needed, but then you're dating this guy. Really negative most of the times. I'm losing her self-esteem. And however much she tries to have it, to gain it back, she really never gains it back. Ngambadde nangira abalenzi bano. Mwe abatubalawo amaanyi. Hello. I mean, you guys, you should, I mean, as you're dating someone, I believe, I usually, I've dated someone who has said I was looking for a sister in you, a best friend and a mother in you. I mean, Karen nobody married, but they're looking for a sister in their partners, a mother and all that. So I think a guy, if you're dating someone's daughter, why would you be negative all the time? Encourage your partners. So
why are you in a relationship with a negative person?
Love? Probably you love this person, all the looks of this person.
Farida, so you never settle for looks.
Let's be sincere, Farida. We've seen these
what
things.
You should settle for is peace of mind. Never ever settle for looks.
Actually, she says,
never ever settle for looks. My dear, what matters to you is your peace of mind. Do you feel loved?
Do you know that girls are very emotional? In a way that a guy can even say something, but it's really too serious. Losing just left like your esteem just like that.
There are certain things that we have in a relationship. Umuntu ono go dating. Uliriza biche ebimuvamu. Boleta idea chicha.
Last time I was sharing a story with some guy. He's my friend. He has been dating this girl for something like 2 years, and the girl is pregnant. Kumbe the man yali afunye motakanya ne mchala we. So kati webazemu yagenze na yanjulo mukazi mchala mama mchala ayina abana babiri. So na yanjulo oli omukulu kati ateka nakali pregnant. She's 7 months pregnant. Na amlekawo. Now so I was asking him, did you tell this girl why you left? It might kill her self-esteem. She might live her life questioning herself what wasn't enough, what she hasn't done. Did you sit her and tell her the problem is with me? Maybe I didn't decide. Maybe I had to move on. Yet did you sit her and tell her? And he was like, no, I will have to. And I'm like, no. Tell her there is no problem with you. You are actually a good woman. I would really want to have, but it is important because when you go from a relationship, you leave men questioning themselves.
What did I do? Why did you even break up?
So now you go from a relationship, you see, you are not a bad person, but maybe I'm looking for a man who has money. You do not have money, but you have all the qualities of a good man. The sentences and I'm settling for. So it is always important because when everyone you get out of a relationship, you leave them questioning, what is it that I didn't do? Sometimes I want to go extra miles of so we ate nomala n'ofuluma gapu ye basigala mu bulamu bwabe bonna nga beebuuza nako kiki kyesaakola where did I go wrong ate fe abakyala kisukka sigwe guno omulembe gw'ebiwujjo ate ogamba oba ennyonyi yange teyaliko biwujjo oba yange ebuuka bimpi
biwujjo ki seriously Farida. But let's dive into the comments. leka tubeyo ku biwujjo leka tudiving into the comments nze nasooka nsome eno omwami Jemix kutumiddeko nnyo abane njaga kutumira abantu bano amanga Zandi oh my little sister thank you very much for coming through Sitiu thank you very much for coming through Brooke Williams bana gwe kusima bongerwa Agambye anti rich auntie J by the man auntie to J but njakusoma comment omwami Jemix Pro Agambye now if you want to puff at your first date is it okay to use self-esteem nayo mwami ono so abuza when do you use your self-esteem in simple terms when do you use your self-esteem
tujikozesa mu everyday life you cannot keep it in the bedroom kale njajija yonga nyingi
ngangera ku mulimu nganyambale ngwe
omuntu atalina self-esteem tasobola kuyimirira mu classroom kwayo answer ye. Have you ever been with students nga wandika answer nga ntufu najiwa mkwano
ajimoge
they lack self-esteem banji nnyo mu kilasa wandika kapapulanga balina answer ntufu abaana abo balaba nti mu kilasa babera active naye ebibuuzo bibidda baba bayise bulungi nnyo because wali ku paper tayina mubuuza ddamu it is not kuwandika ku lupapula tayina esteem eyogera mu bantu nenge ebintu ababimanyi so kati omuntu oyo esteem tetugirekayo mu kisengo ba mu nyumba munjajjayo ngangenda ku mukolo mbalage nti nina self-esteem no it is used in everyday life ogenda ku mulimo oli ku somero oli mu banno balage nti gwe munnange your esteem is there okay bagenda kugamba tewakoze njala you are okay with your natural needs don't allow anyone to put you down for as long as what you have is what you want
atoja omwana teyefa konera mulesewo never nae mukisusa but okay Farida, your outstanding comment. Esizo kukolera.
Outstanding comment. Esizo kukolera. Even believing in yourself, omwami tumuhimu sinoma nagamba, even believing in yourself has limits. I wanted to be born in America. Naye nesange eri lwengo kyakwerebera for a kid to think of a car, at least they should have seen a bike home ngabato. It is only for the selected few that beat the odds. To say believing in oneself should have some bit of basic limit. Otherwise, however much a boy from Kastime believes in himself that he can marry Kim Kardashian's kid, he goes beyond believing, but rather broad-day madness. But tugambye okay twekiririzeemu kituufu kikulu nnyo but knowing your limits is also important. My dear osobola mukazigo muwala wa Kim oba omwagaza that is the dreaming at least when you know your limits and know bagamba omuntu akoma amanya wakoma omuntu okwata wosobola so you know your limits nti okay yadde nandyagadde omuntu oli naye kati saawa eno obusobozi sibuyina nti ogenda kubustinga yo esteem abasajja bayikugenda kupangisa mmotoka because you want to win Teddy's love. Emmotoka nakatwalo ke wali kozesezza okugula ekintu ewaka okatwala mukapangisa mu motoka because oyagala omulageko abamu mujja genda mweyazike ngoye oba ogende wa Abrams yasinga wano okubeera expensive kwambaza abantu ojeyo olugoye lw'ebbeeyi naye nga ate mu butuufu olwaliguzemu ekintu ekirala but because you want to chill with the big boys
ngenjogera
weegamba so ebintu ebimu tuleme kugamba nti wekkiririzeemu nti nze sijja ku omuntu tabera smart olwokuba yambadde olugoye oluli expensive
yes.
By the way no so jja kugamba I want to look smart go and find olugoye olwa kale lulete wakalwoze lugolole ate tugule engoye tumanye emibiri gyaffe tosobola kubanga mukwano tolina kabina ate n'ogula tight skirt like I mean how go and buy your round skirt because not you want to build your self-esteem like people are going to mock you people are going to mock you and the more people mock you it is the more they put you down.
Okay.
Go and buy your round skirt and move and everyone is like, wow.
Okay, before Lilian, so Omar Williams, even men have you, would you? Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, but Lilian, read us your outstanding comment.
Mwami no majumihimu siyagambe kubyakambe mukosano Anthony yangamba mwenyama ayolanjole sirwa akambe.
What is he trying to mean?
Anti bino ebekozesa cutlery.
Oh yeah.
Yenyama diola buyonzi. Yana agamba no mubuze yasaba noodles nga amanyi nayo nkoko ejjudde. Yasaba chicken noodles.
That's the exact thing. kyotategedde buuza
chicken noodles ngamanye
tuleme kuswala kubuuza everyone you do not understand something ask toswala kubuuza always ask
obera tosiza
self-esteem tomanyi seatbelt weribuuza seatbelt banaje eriwa
nebe tubuuza mukera tusekerera
oli mu restaurant menu togitegeera buuza banaye ebiri kunoze sina kyentegeddeze njagala chips n'enkoko kuno sibiraba
kati Farida wasekerera nga njogedde ku milkshake.
Can't you comment? Omwami Brooklyn Mzagambye Farida tell that guy to be with 2 wives. Yii mukama. Ate atali hajira chabira I think is ayogera ko kwanogo yawasa. Omuntu omulala
so do you think of abasajja okumpregnating omuntu tena nosigalo gamba ngenda kulabirira omwana akugambye ko nti yali anozala mun alabirira omwana baba settling ate gwe nomufunyisa ngowoza kale I do not want to settle down with you but nja kulabirira omwana that cheap talk should stop omuntu bwaba togenda muwasa muleke
Zarina Zai live from Chambogo. Love you, my sparkling sister. Shaiko Muto of Farida. Esther, thank you very much for watching. She's watching from Dubai. I really appreciate. Mirembe Mebo, my family in Dubai. Thank you very much for watching. Omami Kasuda Gambi, I'm on. One honorable. Tuyanza nyokubango tusuli deyo.
Okuve hoima.
Okuve hoima. No gamat. Koje or Turabe. You guys, do you still have outstanding comments?
Bruka Gambi, I don't want my guys to call me Fala.
Yeah, it's the same as fitting. Like you want to fit in the society.
Mu bantu obugenda kukola ebikyamu actually ogenda kubeera character taliyo because oyagala kufitinga
you want to fit
oyagala kufitinga mba big boys ogenzo onywedde byotanywanga nako but because oyagala bakuyite fala obutamanya sikubeera nti ndi musiru I cannot be all knowing. I can't know everything on this planet earth. Osanga nange nyina kyemanyi nga tokimanyi. Oli agambye milkshake. Naye nga nyina byamanyi nange.
Nga naye tomanyi. Naye kyanga okuzawa manyi people out there you guys, if someone like by the okubuuza, sometimes it takes a lot by the olinti yes said nagamba okay yadde. Tenjo kampi naye kale maybe ke kama nchino kyankabuze. So you guys, omuntu wakubuuza be nice enough. Furachi baya mtu sekerera. Like if someone nakugamba kati wasimanyi milkshake like
Ushogera ngo seka Teangel. It's milkshake for everything.
Like munyonyole sima kurusha kale crushes agaba. Wale tazimanyi munyonyole ntimayi sister kiro kimanyi kino ki crushes be nawe batine bati milkshake era bati. Mulekera nga usekera banamwe ngabuze bitu. Like let's try to build one another by the way. Yeah. This year I move with a motto that says positivity all
and always let us also learn for knowledge. Let's yearn for knowledge. Nti owulidde kintu kimanyi bana yegenda ku Google. Last time nabadde nyumiza eating ngamba twazeyo late sawa nga 3:4 gayi wa boda nanyimiza nangamba mukutisha te kwa nkulaba ko digital mbadde nga kunoonya nga sikulaba nga oyitawo evo bela serious naye lero nkufunye nakiteeka ekintu ekyo mu Google kyannemba mukola ki ne mugamba alete simu yo tugende ku Facebook ne mutera mnagamba ne twebuuzange motoka yekola ki emotoka ebeera mu baani so let us always yearn for knowledge nti gayi wa boda because he has a smartphone yasobola okukwasa ekigambo ekiri ku t-shirt ya nagenda ku Google nakiteeka mwata
ne Google naye wala nanga lwaki obera totumanyi
kutajira teka mnikito nemganedda leta ne subscribing that twafunye yo new follower wetu so always let us tuyaningire okumanya nti obulire ekintu tokimanyi naye uli abakyogera ko bakiyisa mukama bakiyisa mwa kana ku Google gambe yo milkshake ekyeki era bagikola batya at least nti sometimes ebintu ebimusina bizibu byakola osobola n'okyekolera ewa kagenda okulanga kivuddeyo so baginywa batya ogenda kugenda ebintu banaye wometya ebintu ebyo banange yekyo kyeki
I think mami out of time, we must make a comment. Are any conclusions?
Why stop him to have more than one wife? Was Solomon a whole king or David? Muslims and they
had more than one
wife.
Isn't that the Old Testament?
I think
why not?
Satisfying
your closing remarks.
Be real.
Okay.
Be real, choba tomanyi, yogera nti sikimanyi. Other than pretending, oba okwebuzabuza wano na wali, or pretending that you know something yet you don't know. Just be real. Buuza kyotamanyi, bakubuulire. Ate nammwe abantu banaye babuuziza, tosekerera muntu. Because there are people ababuuza nga tamanyi. Waliwo omuntu abuuza nga mu butuufu olabye ddala tabimanyi. Genda wezza ne nkubuuza nti milkshake kiki. Tonsekerera. Tonsekerera. But kyensaba bambi abantu. Beera ng'oyaaya n'okuyiga. Beera ng'oyaaya n'okumanya. Because ekyo kiyambako nnyo. Bw'oba naga self-esteem ye bw'enaafa ku bintu by'otamanyi. Genda osooka olabe bino ebintu mbiyiga ntya. Self-esteem yange yafa nga simanyi kino na kino. Nkoze ntya okukiyiga so that nsobola okikola obulungi oba so that nsobola okipafectinga. And you don't have to prove to people that you can do something or you're someone. Because abantu abo bonna agezaako baproving ojja kweteeka ku class gy'otasobola ate munnange olemererwe.
Thank you very much, the Omumbejja of Buganda, the princess of Buganda. Kanzile Luwedde, our princess revenue, ne atomeza outstanding comment here.
Ansumene sembyeyo. But these things of asking, someone asked me, but he wasn't seeing zebras on the zebra crossing in MVT. Nenga wembasi zirabye. Era akugamba munange nga zebra teziriwo.
Lwaki wagiyita zebra crossing etala wa zebra? Kwa ine zebra. Noli wa zebra yalaba lions.
Zebra bwaba akoze direct translation abamutuufu obuuza. Because zebra crossing.
Ne yandi mugabe maybe yegwe kati zebra kasera kani sinso oli ku crossing.
So obuuza kintu kikulu nnyo. Wamma buuza everything kyotamanyi kibuuzi. Buli kimu nekyowulira oyagala okumanya nakyo kibuuzi. Abatamanyi biwujjo mujje mu inbox yange. Ndaba mubuuza biwujjo kyeki.
Omwana akonye ku biwujjo. Bannange. Ebiwujjo mugende mu inbox ya Farida. Temujja mu yange.
Ebyo byabiwujjo nanti nze abyogedde. Kati ebyo bajje mu inbox yange.
Atabiina tavuga nnyonyi.
Ate gwe walabyeko ennyonyi ebuuka nga terina biwujjo.
Farida.
N'ekiwujjo.
Teriyo ennyonyi ebuuka nga terina biwujjo.
Mukama wange siibula batalo nakola.
Nga bunti mungoba.
Kubanga ebiwujjo twali twagala kusaba mu inbox.
Abasabye olunaku lwaleero bannange abaana abato kuva ddala wansi mwezuule kiki kyoyagala okubeera. Bw'omanya kiki kyoyagala okubeera bw'oba oteeka essira. Abazadde always follow your kids mubazuulemu ebintu. Bw'owulira omwana ebimu omugamba ne yeesika weebuuze lwaki tayagala kukola kino, lwaki tafiiringa, lwaki she's not that person nga omugambye okola ebintu ebimu. Bw'obimugamba ebyo n'omanya ensonga lwaki ng'omunoonyeza eddagala. It is always good okuzimba self-esteem y'abaana baffe nga bato. Nti ne bwe baana aba bakuze tebagenda babbolinga mu masomero. Because babbulizi batta self-esteem y'abaana mu masomero. Naye bw'oba wazimba self-esteem ye nga mwana muto, they can stand and talk. Always allow these kids to express themselves. Bajja kulaba kimanyi ekyo omuntu yeeyogerera nti sijja kwegayirira tedipandikeno ambira kwa teacher wa math I want to go outside ng'asobola okugamba excuse me class teacher I want to go outside. Kyekikulu nnyo ekyenkizo nnyo. Abaana abawala abakuze bana let us avoid competition. Competition kintu kibi nnyo kigenda bakozesa ensobi. Ate mutwagale tukkirize nti omuntu eyakukyaye omusajja oba mukazi, they were not meant for you. Bw'aba yali meant for you, they wouldn't speak the negative words they spoke to you. Just believing in that was the wrong person. Look out for another one. Tuleme kuleka bintu by'abalala bye batugambye to affecting batugamba. We are 90% on how we react to people's statements. 10% it is the people's statements. 90% is how you react to them.
Okay, Mbere Bulonji, Felicia, thank you for coming. I'm so sorry. Thank God you joined in still, but the show will be uploaded on YouTube. Links again kwa zitambula jakodisa put still the alternative Uganda YouTube. Farida abada Uganda kwa bazadde. Nenzukira mama wange. She always calls me in the middle of the week. I'm old enough, but she calls me she video calls actually and she tells me, "My daughter, you're so beautiful," and she'll tell you, "No wonder you're so intelligent." So parents out there, yes, it is really, really, really important to encourage our kids. To feel some type of with a bad day, you never know what impact she makes like in my life. And of course, I'm not a hostess or something, but she encourages me with those words. So parents, let's learn to encourage our kids. Let's build their esteem. Maria Gambi, positivity all through. Yes, guys out there, you people, young people out there. Let me just focus on the young people. People my age, below my age, and above my age. Please, let's learn to think positive about everything. nti olina wana kugamba ekintu ekiniye kiyagala okuleetera okuluzinga yo esteem. Think positively about it and be like, okay, he said I'm ugly. How about I do this and maybe look this way? Maybe I'll become beautiful. And before you know it, you won't lose your esteem. So let's try to find the positive in each and every fold. Like, let's learn to be positive in life. For that's the way to go. And very soon we are going to be putting out shows that are going to be blazing, guys. You should not miss Emia Health and their fashion. Guys, February tugenda bocha. You should keep yourself watching the Alternative TikTok, Real Issues, Real Talk. Ononya advertising la kalangochi kamere ka service kachi. Reach us, hit our inbox to gambe what you think, and then go in a story joanjagade tuogereko. You can reach Farida on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Me too. Teangel Teddy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Then Omumbejja as well. So yes, you can reach us. No suggesting a topic joanjagade tuogereko. You know, netugenda maso nenga njagala obebaza mwena abatwekumide kuyadawe tatankide paka ne tutuse. Kambagalize ekirungi ne weekend nyingi. Mulaire. Mulaire.
The Alternative TikTok. Real issues, real talk.